And welcome back to Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Last time we acquired a disguise and have entered the compound of the enemy, the cult of Kukulkan, to save the queen? I forget her name right now.
Only the exalted and knowing may enter this sacred ground.
Innocent eyes will blink at dawn when weakness falls away.
You may enter.
It's a good thing they accept passwords in the form of spy movies. Like, if somebody's just paying attention, they'll be like, whoops, I've hacked your secret code. Although it makes me wonder how often that password gets changed. Ooh.
Until we succeed, and you're no longer a threat.
You say this to my face?
Amaru, remember who you are.
I am one of you.
Yeah. Is that why you had me arrested?
If my brother was alive, rest his soul.
Yeah, he will think this bickering is a waste of time. Come home.
I am home. This is home. Unaruto, dream for a moment. How will Paititi prosper when Dawn comes in a world without threats coming from the outside?
Aren't you such a threat? Remake the world? We all create destiny, together as we are.
Everything I've ever done has been for Paititi. Everything! When it was divided, I unified it!
It seems to be particularly divided right now, just saying.
You come and go as if your life here is optional.
Yes. I have lived the outside world, and I have seen what's to come. Every day, it encroaches. Paititi will not survive its invasion. Everything we are will be taken or destroyed.
Well, then we must fight for it together.
We will be culturally
according
assimilated.
to the will of its people.
By restoring the sun. That will only ensure Paititi's safety for a moment. But then, it doesn't protect us from discovery, invasion. Our destiny is to be doomed. No! No, we must be bold, decisive. Act with me. I need your intelligence, your resilience in my world.
Although I'd have to say that...
A world ruled by the cult of Kukulkan? Or should I say Trinity?
The best kind of villain is the one who believes they're right.
If it's control you want, you can have it. Just help me now ensure Paititi's safety, and then, by all means, you can govern it as you wish. I will give you the throne. I will do it.
No. I will find the box and restore the
Okay,
sun.
so she doesn't have the box.
May its light be your judge.
Why do you think so little of me? Take her back to her cell.
You can send me back, but I will never betray your people.
No, you will just fail them. The box is gone.
He doesn't have the box. She doesn't have the box.
A missionary, Andres Lopez.
Oh, okay. He knows where the box is, or at the very least he knows who has it.
What?
You just wasted your life searching in the wrong place.
Yeah, you could have been searching places that are not filled with crazy box protectors. Also, who's in the background making all these moans and groans? Do I go after Amaru or do I save the queen? They're both going in opposite directions. Most likely I will not have a choice. Most likely, but I could be horribly wrong. Yep, I am correct. A priest's journal. It's a good thing all journals and letters are just like 1 page long. Otherwise, it would be really inconvenient to actually have to read a whole... Actually, what does that say?
In order to not upset an already delicately balanced situation, all members of Trinity will adhere to the following rules. Limit excursions in the city. If leaving the compound is unavoidable, always wear the cultist uniform. Do not carry modern weapons. Avoid direct contact with Paititians when possible.
You know, Lara is conforming to those sets of guidelines. Except in her version, she gets unlimited excursions into the city and direct contact with the Paititians. But in order to do that, when she leaves her compound, her base, she always wears the uniform of the Paititians people, and she does not carry modern weapons. Though I don't believe there was any point in the game's story that they explain an official...
In an effort to reduce the possibility of disease entering Paititi, Emperor Sheikah hereby temporarily bans all citizens from exiting the city. Anyone currently beyond the city's limits will not be authorized to re-enter. Paititi is still recovering from a recent epidemic, and any other outbreaks could tip the already precarious balance. By order of the cult of Kukulkan.
So it's a good thing Lara isn't bringing her terrible, terrible diseases along with her, considering that she spent a lot of time hanging out with these Paititians. A report from Trinity.
Priests, or shamans, if we mean to differentiate between the heathens and those who toil in the Lord's light, were the first to come forward. The first to listen, to hear of the state of the outside world. And thereupon, several of them felt completely cheated and begged to be baptized. They reasoned rightly. Their worship and trust was misplaced in the traditional deities of these lands. For as one stated, if your God has brought you here, across the world, then he truly must be the most powerful, and only a fool would not bow to such a being. We will teach these shamans English, and have them teach the population of Paititi.
Well, now we've got an explanation as to why everybody speaks English. And it makes perfect sense. So, like, Amaru was talking about the idea of he was trying to protect his civilization from outside influence, but at the same time, that's impossible because he's bringing the outside influence with him. He's bringing outside religion. Okay. He's bringing the religion, the language. And what are you? Oh, a short note.
Another group of children is on their way from Khan, traveling via steamship. Of the 10 I have sent, please keep a close eye on the one called Amaru. He shows the greatest promise. However, he is prone to bouts of sullenness and often complains about missing his brother. I suggest a special curriculum be created for this one. Something that will keep him too occupied to be homesick.
Start him with 20 cc's of video games, and then increase
Jonah, I know where she is. I'm going in.
the amount of video games as you proceed with his training.
Yeah, when I was in the cenote, it was a foreshock. The earthquake is coming soon. We have to hurry.
Okay, so what was the order? There was the flood, the storm, the earthquake, and then the volcano. So the earthquake is part 3 of the natural disasters created by the collection of the dagger. Whereas, now I would imagine the earthquake's going to hit, then there's the volcano from that giant mountain in the distance, and that's going to be the, climax of this story. Nobody will suspect this woman over here just climbing rocks for mysterious reasons. Oh. Okay, that was alright. Nothing happened. Huh. Oh. Thank you, tutorial. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. There we go. I also haven't used any of these, herbs and spices. I mean, I guess it's not that important. When do the sacrifices start? At 3 p.m. after the commercial break. Control your auditory hallucinations. You know, now that I think about it, consider all the times that Lara has to kind of like swing from ledge to ledge. And then consider Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 introduced the rope swinging mechanic and combined that with the actual combat. So the Uncharted 4 had a lot of verticality to its combat, whereas this game is very kind of like stuck in the original Tomb Raider mode, the first Tomb Raider of the series mode, but with fewer bad guys. Or should I say fewer fights? Do not look close at the water, for you shall judge it to be fake. Okay, see, now that the water is from a distance away, now it looks good. Grapple axe walls. Thank you. Ah, my dumb grapple shoes have magically turned on. Because I need them. Now, I think I'm probably going to go into more detail.
Just cross the river, almost at the prison. There are guards everywhere.
We're heading towards the river. Get back to you when we're there.
Okay.
When I'm done with the game and the credits, but it feels that this game focuses more on trying to just insert new features rather than refine gameplay. Like, the spiked shoes doesn't really add that much to the climbing sequences. It just changes the angle at which you climb on. Is she?
The box is not in Paititi.
I know, I heard.
I know. I will be forced to join Amaru.
Everything I fought for since Eidos' death will be lost.
I won't let that happen. Come on, let's go.
We're out of time. Someone needs to find that box.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, but
Sons
first
will
you have to
be
get out of
or
here.
The world we made, all of us will be destroyed.
I found another clue. Maybe. The tattoos on your arm, the heron and the eclipse, the same symbols were found engraved on the altar where the box was taken.
What?
What do these
What?
symbols mean?
This one shows my destiny. The crimson fire of Chakchil.
So the volcano.
And this one grounds my past. It symbolizes Chimchichica, the last true emperor of Paititi.
Who jumped into the volcano.
His tomb is in the upper district.
Oh, okay.
Can you take me there?
They're all over that tomb. If there's anything there, they would no doubt have found it already.
Amaru doesn't have this clue. He doesn't know what to look for.
They're looking in the wrong place. Ah, I got that wrong. They're digging in the wrong place. That's the line.
He's going to be crawling with guards.
We'll find our way around them.
It'll be dangerous.
I'm sure.
Have you seen my supreme dodge kill maneuvers?
Then there's no time to waste.
And then she stands up and immediately earthquake. Nope. Okay.
How is Etzli?
Safe. He helped me find you. He should be with Uchu now.
It's a good thing that this civilization is built on terrible, terrible masonry. Otherwise, Lara would be in trouble.
Jonah, I'm with Unuratu.
No good. Edsley wants to talk to her.
Mother, we're sending backup. Should I support Uchu or use the distraction to seize territory?
You're in charge while we're separated, Etzli. Trust your instincts.
That was fast. How did they find out she was gone so quickly? Are they like checking the cell like every 20 seconds? Okay, that was really fast. Almost as fast as his plunge to his death. Oh, he's dead. Thank you. The tutorial was waiting for me. See, the grapple to wall thing, that's an interesting new feature, and that means that you don't have to have all walls in jumping distance. He takes a really long time to loose arrows.
Let's go.
All she needs is one arrow. Now she's got no
That's
arrows.
the last of them.
For now, we should hurry to the upper district.
You lead.
It's a good thing there was only one guy at the end of this bridge, when there used to be two guys. Because otherwise, then she would need two arrows.
I think we're clear.
Let's go.
Unuratu! Damn.
Take this key.
So basically, she is twice as strong as Lara, as she's able to move the door by herself.
The eclipse is coming. Once it is here, the box must be opened. Temptation of the box is so powerful, it will pull me toward it, and tempt me with a fantasy, an easy way to solve our problems. But it will only show me my strongest, most secret desires. I have prepared my whole life to resist it. Amaru has not yet seen the box, but already its power corrupts his mind. Paititi is its people, and can only survive by our will together.
So, if Amaru remakes Paititi his way, it's like he destroys it.
Yes. We face many threats from the outside.
That's a lot of nooses.
But risk is a part of life. We must confront it to remain true to ourselves.
How do you know you'll be able to resist the power once you have it?
I don't. But if my training fails me, the Crimson Fire will guide me and hold me to my promise. We should go.
Yeah, we should go. This skull face mask is
It's
not the most comfortable.
When the Crimson Fire smokes, seek your mirror. It's a powerful force of accountability. That's all I know.
That's what I say every time I get up in the morning.
Creatures ever find their way in here?
Creatures?
They attack. In the caverns around Paititi, they were in conflict with Trinity. And at the altar where the box was taken, they came after me.
Do you mean the Yashil?
Yashil. They were tall and fast, hungry, almost desperate.
I would not call them creatures. They're more than that.
Okay, what are they then? Or is that the end of that chapter? And now our key is useless, as we've left it behind.
What happened to the Yashil?
There are many legends. It was long ago, but Paititi owes much of his safety to them.
They protect it.
I don't know if that's their intention, but their actions have that effect.
They don't ever attack the city.
No. We have always lived in cooperation. I think Amaru might be planning a public sacrifice.
Of a rebel. We have to stop it.
No, not unprepared, and not at the expense of the boss. The warrior who will bear this sacrifice will prefer death. Stay near me and do as I do. The crowd could turn on us.
Is it because they don't like the priests that they represent? Or, nope, they are okay with us being priests.
The traitor, Muratu, your fallen queen, is in my custody. But it is not too late.
See, am I supposed to feel bad for this sacrifice guy? Because I have no idea who he is.
Come, see what he does.
Like, if there was a character who was important, and I had to worry about him sacrificing himself to, like choosing to save him, or sacrifice him in the name of finding the box, like, that would be more meaningful.
Amaru said he wanted an end to violence.
He sees it as a means to an end.
I need to stop the violence that I am continuing on, which needs to continue until I'm able to stop the violence using the violence. Also, that's a lot of dead bodies. Also, Lara's giant feathers are occupying a lot of screen space.
All these people believe him.
They are afraid, and with good reason.
Because if you'd rather be the person being sacrificed, or the people not being sacrificed, a lot of people seem to choose to be the people not being sacrificed. You would never expect that sort of choice.
Halt.
Innocent eyes will blink at dawn when weakness falls away.
You may pass.
We only have one password for all doors.
The tomb is up there.
Ooh.
That statue. I'll watch the gate.
I won't be long.
Okay. I'm guessing...
We're close to the Emperor's tomb.
Ah.
By the river, ready to get you and Unuratu out of there. Let me know when you're ready.
So I'm guessing this is not a combat section. Considering that the focus is getting up to a specific spot in the level. I wonder if I have to go underwater to do it. Probably not. Or probably. I'll just cut to whenever I figure out... Oh, here we go. Here is the first step. It's all about finding the interactive elements of the stage. Although I would say that might be, like, this current series iteration, weakest link is trying to make those elements more obvious, which means that certain aspects of the area always have a specific look to them.
That looks like my way in.
Also, does this tomb have a alternate way in, like a normal way in, or does everybody have to take this
Lara,
this path?
where are you?
The Emperor's tomb. I almost have what we need. I don't have enough space for that. All full up. Can't carry any more.
Wait, all full up on...
Someone is keeping these fires burning. This figure must be loved.
All full up on corpses? Or am I trying to pick up, like, that item way over there? Alright.
This altar is elaborate. This must have been an important ruler.
This was a very important ruler to be just displayed as a dried up corpse out in the open. And I guess that is the entrance?
All full up. Can't carry any more. The Inca influence is unmistakable.
Or it is not the entrance. Oh, here is the tomb, complete with dried up corpse, on display for everybody.
The last Emperor's tomb. The cult must have taken root after his death. Okay, the eclipse and the heron. What am I missing?
Just look around first and then panic. Use your eyes.
Did Lopez leave this?
The heart of the serpent is in the cup.
Huh, what was that? Ah, hello. I guess they must have taken the alternate way up. The heart of the serpent is in the cup. So I'm guessing it's not in the tomb. Like, that clue is technically all that we need. Somebody shot her.
This is Commander Rourke. We've got a lead on the box. Send a team for Croft.
Okay, that was unexpected. Maybe it shouldn't have been that expected, considering the fact that...
He's a rightful heir. He must live by Titi. He's young, but strong. His spirit as noble as his blood.
Don't go, keep talking to me.
That's the way you save people.
He will tempt you. Resist. We all create our destiny.
But I suppose I should have just assumed that she would die, simply because when she's introduced, when she shows up as a character for the first time, she's like, son, you are heir to the throne. And to be heir to the throne, you have to have, your parents have to die. And I was also thinking to myself, I was wondering, like, am I supposed to be collecting the box and the dagger so that the queen can use it? But I, at the same time, wondering whether you collect the box and the dagger for Lara to use it. And it looks like Lara is going to be the one who is tempted by the box. Can they see me? Are they aware of my presence? Or am I so sneaky that they're like, we have no idea where she went? Did they find me out? Okay, so they found me out. See, the thing is, though, they're providing me with a... I probably should hide. Instead of spending my time attempting to melee range enemies. Okay. Ah. Maybe I should actually use my health medicine. And where am I being shot from? Oh, I can use my bullets now. Hit. That is very rude of them, shooting me with arrows. Anybody else? Anybody else want some? Nobody else wants some. It's a good thing they can all be looted for sweet, sweet cash. And I'm guessing my disguise is no more.
Where are you?
I'm down by the docks.
I see you.
Hey, just about ready to go.
On my way.
Now, is he on the gigantic weird boat or the regular boat?
Where's Unuratu?
Yeah, she's dead.
We were attacked. She died fighting Trinity.
Oh no.
Oh,
Where is my mother?
yeah, she's dead.
Your mother. She fought hard.
But that's the leader's amulet.
It belongs to you now.
Is he just very bad at putting two and two together? Or is he very stoic?
She was a warrior.
He's very stoic.
The eclipse draws near. If we cannot restore the sun...
I'll find the box. I won't let the cult of Kukulkan Khan get to it first.
Begin the preparations for the burial chamber. Queen Unuratu will live on, within us. Uchu, assist them with the boat. We will prepare for battle. The rebellion must succeed.
We'll be back with the box.
I'm hoping this leads to an awesome, like, Rebels versus Cult of Kukulkan battle. Also, like, Amaru is supposed to be the leader of Trinity now. Does this mean that this game's storyline essentially end the fight against Trinity? Also, the boat was on the other side of the dock.
Regroup and take it from there.
And we're still kind of waiting on the arrival of that earthquake.
All that for another riddle.
What did it say?
She used to live for riddles,
The heart of
until
the
people
serpent
died
is in
for
the
riddles.
cup, near the many stone faces.
Well, it's better than nothing.
I suppose. We need to find the box and end this.
What is that?
No, attack chopper. All right. Also, at what point did she change her clothes? Also, did she get shot there?
Jonah! Jonah!
Well, look what I found. Don't move.
Don't try me.
Oh. Nope. Lara Croft, World Wrestling Champion. World Wrestling Amateur. Why doesn't the game have more of this?
Check over there. Anything? I'm still not 100% convinced the box even exists. Find something. All clear.
Time to get muddy. Tap B to scramble between concealment and blah blah.
Come look at this. What's up, Chief?
Should I be expecting some kind of glow or mystical humming?
Yes. Can he see me from inside the outside those bushes?
Using mud to evade us. Pretty.
Haha! Roll away.
I think she's gone.
Yes, this is definitely what happened.
Time to stop. Holy shit! This will force me.
I probably should heal. Yeah, I'll use one of these.
Can't let her get. I got you.
Do I have weapons? I have no weapons. Okay.
She's gone.
All of my weapons were on the boat. How very inconvenient. See, this is how the game should have begun. Like, you show up fully equipped to this,
All full up. Can't
this
carry
area, and then you're doing these, complicated stealth maneuvers, instead of just tutorial stealth maneuvers, which is how the game actually began.
Forward team, why the fuck are you still looking for that box? You have hostiles in your area.
Well, Dr. Dominguez,
I don't give a damn about Dominguez. Find Lara Croft
Impossible.
and kill
I
her.
can't carry anymore.
nothing over here.
Find Lara Croft, how? We're spread out way too goddamn thin for that. This was a research operation.
Let's just spread out and make the best of it.
Also, it seems as though Lara Croft has become Rambo. Which I would imagine was basically her destiny all along.
I told you to stick around.
Did you? Did you? Let's see, where can this go to? Does this go anywhere? This does not go anywhere. Distractions. Nope, nope. This guy's coming out to me. I don't need a distraction. Because he's already dead.
Lara Croft. You have to admire her persistence.
Admire it when you're dead! Wearing your dumb Army of Two costume. Your Army of Two cosplay.
21st of December, 1603. Lopez had grown pensive since exiting the cenote. I led the way, and when I turned toward the city, at last he spoke, calling for us to stop. Then, after swearing me to silence, he shared with me a secret he had been carrying. That night, by the river, I met with the Emperor. I confessed to him who I was, who we are, and the true purpose of our visit. Trinity's fattened leaders, too busy with politics for even the morning's prayers, are not worthy of the box. The Emperor and I agreed that the only way to keep it safe from them was for me to claim it, take it far from here, and hide it until one of the Paititi royal line, a chosen one, can follow his antecedents' clues and rediscover it. Having thus unburdened himself, Lopez turned on his heels and set a course deeper into the jungle.
At least he didn't click his heels and then return to the jungle. That would have been a little bit cheesier. Also, there is still an attack helicopter out there.
All units, report status. Cardinal 2, all clear. What's going on, Commander? We got hit by a force shot.
Helicopter and earthquake?
This is Cardinal 2. I've got force shock damage in Juliet 3. A rock slide took out the tertiary pumping platform. No fires.
See, this is what this game has kind of been missing, is the element of chaos. Ah, the oil fields. Diary of a Trinity
This is a record of
soldier.
mercenaries' assignments while working for Trinity. Mexico, Kenya, Siberia. I had my crosshairs on the younger one too, but Rourke had orders for us to leave her alone. This is the bastard who shot Anna. Impossible. What the hell? What the hell am I supposed to do? Hunaratu's dead, shot in the back by Rourke. I don't have the box. Jonah. God. If anything happens to him. God damn it.
Thank you for watching. If you've still got the itch for more content, why not give one of those links a try? Got some questions or comments? You can comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. In the meantime, so long, folks.